Caleb, what's going on, bro? How you doing, man? Jeffrey! What's shaking, gentlemen? Doing okay, that's good, man. Preparing for another day of field harvesting. Alicia, how you doing? Not bad here, East Tennessee. Beautiful here. Awesome, man. I love Tennessee. I'm in Southwest Alabama. Not too different from where you're at. A lady asked me one time, she goes, "Why did you move to Alabama?" I said, "It's sweet home." She goes, "That's cute," and hung up on me. It is exciting. I should check to see if I did. Okay. I got to... see here. Hopefully I put this the right way. It is so dark in this game at night. I can hardly see where I'm going. All right. So how have you been, Alicia? What's been going on? Anything exciting? How's work going? Caleb, how's work going, man? I've been to Alabama, the middle part. Huntsville is northwest and near Auburn. Auburn, Tuscaloosa is 2 hours north of me, and Auburn is 3 hours east of me. Hey, nice that this job didn't finish, huh? This is not a good sign. There we go. Yeah, I'm in a little corner. If you had been to where I live, I would be quite surprised because it's a really small place. Really don't want to talk about work. Oh, I'm making plans. I'm moving to Texas. Texas! You won't be that far from me in Texas. Well, if you're on the east side, you won't be that far from me. Mobile is actually on the coast. It's not near the coast. It's on the coast, and it is about 120 miles to 100 miles south of me. But I am dead above Mobile. Corona, California. I never heard of it. That was interesting that stopped, huh? Corpus Christi, where I'm heading. Oh, Corpus Christi is nice. Yeah, that's way on the East Coast, but it's kind of what? Halfway down the state? I would say Corpus Christi would be about probably 6 to 10 hours away from me. Somewhere in that range. Probably not quite 10 hours. Well, maybe 10 hours. Probably about 10 hours. Probably about the same distance Tampa would be from me. I don't know where Bristol Motor Speedway is. Yeah, I would assume about 10 hours, Alicia. But Corpus Christi is nice. You just have to have a lot of heart to live there because it's like being in Florida. There's just every year is constant threat of hurricanes. So if you're not a brave soul, I probably wouldn't move there. Because you really have to be brave to live there. Well, that's a good thing because you can count on it. It's in Bristol at the upper corner of Tennessee and on the border of Virginia. That is about as... Alright, Alicia. That is about as far away as Alicia is. I would assume that you are also 10 hours away from me. Tennessee itself is about 6 hours away, but you're way on the other side of the state. Ah. But if any of you want to come and visit, you can look up my videos on my channel. I have a big old beautiful house, and you're more than welcome to come for a day or two. I've got plenty of bedrooms. Yeah, Florida, well, it's because I'm so far north, 2 hours of that drive would just be for you to get to south to Florida. So even though I have to go east and north, it's still like 2 hours closer than Florida technically. So it'll be about the same amount of time for you to get to, you know, for me to get there. It'd still be about 10 hours, I would assume. Hey, you're more than welcome, man. Come on down for a weekend. I hope you like steaks. That's what I eat mostly. That and spaghetti. I love spaghetti and meatballs, man. I am okay, sir. I'm waiting to get a little bit richer from harvesting some fields here. I am so poor right now. I just started this map. I am El Broco. I have A1 sauce, man. I keep it in the house. I don't use Heinz 57 enough to justify keeping it in the house. I like it, but I don't use it real often. I got a feeling my field's getting ready to harvest. Go Rams! You are really into your sports, bro. You got a basketball team, a football team, a baseball team. There's a modern mod hub that fixes the dock. I did not know that. Is that for console or PC? Welcome back, Alicia. Oh good, I'll have to check that out. Trying to figure out how much it's missing. That's one thing about this game, you cannot tell. He was doing some... That's not good. If that's what I think it means. Oh, okay, research. I had a completely different idea, man. Yeah, it's gonna be way more complicated than what's out there now for games, huh? I mean, you can see how gaming is gonna change. Oh, thank you, Caleb, man. That'll be awesome. Well, that was weird. Yay, getting some harvesting done. So what do you think of Earth 2, Alicia? You think it's gonna revolutionize gaming? Yeah, see, all the gaming's gonna change like that, Alicia. Even Star Citizen, yeah, all of it's gonna change. I mean, it can be so much bigger now. I mean, this game is so small compared to Earth 2. It's not even, it's ridiculous. You know? One's the whole entire Earth, and one's smaller than Camden, Alabama. Ooh, let me check my prices because I gotta sell everything now. I can't hang on to stuff. I don't have a silo yet. Oh, $17.94. That's way better than last time, man. Last time I think I was getting like $1,200 or $1,100. I'm getting a payday this time. Yeah, I keep trying to tell people that gaming is getting ready to change dramatically, and then they're not believing me. Wow. It ran out at butt day because I can only read so far and then it cuts off on me. Alicia. "2030s? Earth 2 is going to be coming out in probably February, maybe March. Buffet? It's all about the phone, tablet. It's in. Is it in, not? It's all about to be phone, tablet. Is it? Yes. Gaming will be primarily done through phone, smartphones, because the cloud's going to hold all the information. So instead of you needing to download, 45 megabytes or 150 megabytes, you'll only have to download kilobytes. And all the rest will be held up in the cloud. Well, Star Citizen is just playable now, just in alpha. Yeah, I don't even know if Earth 2 is in alpha yet, but they're already selling lots and stuff like that and have been for some time. I'm not buying any, but I thought about it. But I don't want to invest a ton of money into a game, you know. But Earth 2 is coming out on every platform. Smartphones, PCs, tablets, consoles, every platform it's coming out on. Yeah, it'll be out in February or March for gameplay. Of course, the world's got to be built. When it first comes out and it first starts becoming gameplay and everything, all your hotels and your houses, all these people that bought the land have to develop it. It could fail, Alicia. I'm not promising that it isn't going to fail. I really don't know. I'll tell you the only thing I can tell you for sure. I'm not betting on it. But a lady in England invested over £300,000 on it, which is about $500,000 buying land. And last I checked, about 2 months ago, about 2 months ago now, she was the biggest buyer in. And out of the top 500 buyers, the 500th largest buyer still had over $35,000 invested. And I was thinking about investing, like $500 into it, but then I thought better. Massive numbers. That was what turned me off and this at the end made my decision not to, because I think I think they made it a little too big. In other words, I think the game platform could support 100 million users, but the way that I get and seeing that game right now, I think that it would take a half a billion, 500 million people, and I think they're just asking too much for too many people. That thing didn't stop, did it? No. Here's something that isn't right. A Lamborghini is not as big as a cement truck. I promise. I promise. There's a lot of truth to that. Earth 2, I think, basically when they open, everybody that's in it is going to be alpha, whether they know it or not. Because there's going to have to be so many adjustments that there's no way that they will be able to just open up with a team of, even 50 alpha testers. It's too massive. And there's no real set algorithms for anything like this yet that they can depend on, so I'm assuming in the beginning there's going to be a serious amount of problems. Yeah, exactly. I think that's the problem that Earth 2 is going to have. That's one of the things that I'm seeing. If anything's going to fail them, that's what's going to fail them. The fact that they're needing too many players. I'm going to have to look up that Star Citizen one. But Earth 2 definitely gives you an idea of what game he's going to. Yeah, there's a lot of things about Earth 2 that concerns me. It's not just that. I mean, there's a lot of things that concerns me. If not, I would have invested into it. I mean, it very well could take off. One of the big things that concerns me is they list it as one of the developers of Oracle in the game as a developer. One of the primary, backers into it. And the truth is, the guy was not a developer for Oracle. He worked for Oracle, but he wasn't in gaming development. Which when somebody starts off with a lie to me, it's pretty much anything they tell me after that doesn't mean too much to me. You know, you call Unity tried and proven, but I don't find Unity's engine to be as good as a lot of other engines that are out there. I don't like Unity too much. I'm not a big fan of Unity engines. Well, it wasn't a media fib, Alicia. I think there wasn't a media fib. The company actually put that out themselves. They're the ones that set that rumor in play. And that's why I got a little turned off, and another reason why I got a little leery. That's what I was trying to think of. Unreal. I like Unreal Engine much better than I like Unity's engine. I think right now they're running Unreal 4. And I find that Unreal is a much more reliable, powerful engine than Unity has. Everything in Unity looks grayish. You know, like drabish, you know what I mean? Like it's getting ready to rain or something, you know? Just depressing. And everything on Unity's engines are bright and sharp and clear with a lot of color and everything. Which also bothers me because it's a big giant gaming platform coming out on a Unity engine. Why don't they have their own engine? Fascinate? Look it up. Okay, I will. I can't right now because I'm in the middle of streaming, obviously. Cool. I'm gonna have to stop this other one up here. Ooh, I'm getting close to money coming in. Yeah, I don't know the fact they haven't explained any of the gameplay work on Earth 2 scares me. Alright, it works like this. You own a piece of land. Let's say your land is forestry. That's resources. You get paid for them resources. Resources work on a currency that's a real Bitcoin currency that has to be purchased or you win, or you get, you know what I mean? So there's profits to be made and stuff like that. You know, and it works just like, kind of like how Earth works. Yeah, I will, but I can't do that right now. I'm streaming, bro. No, it's more like how the world really works, Alicia. In other words, if you want to get on a plane and go somewhere, there's plastic resources that are being used to build the plane, metal resources to build the plane, wood resources to build the plane, and fuel to get the plane going. All them resources have to be made and manufactured, and the gas has to be drilled out of the ground and pumped out. You know, and all of them resources work just like resources in real life. Except the people that own the resources, the guy that owns the lumber, he gets paid for his lumber when it gets harvested. Oh, okay. Yeah, I figured that much, Caleb. So it's supposed to kind of work like that, Alicia. Yeah, I don't know how it's going to look visually. I really don't. Like I said, this could succeed or fail. I really don't know. You know, if I was to take like my wildest guess, you know, would it succeed or fail? I would probably bet on fail. You know, but it just gives an idea of what it's gonna look, of what new games are gonna look like. Of course, the company's betting on it's gonna fail too, because they're selling land. Okay, see you in a second. How much wheat do I, how much soy do I have in here? Not even half full yet? Gee. Bum, 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 bum. Caleb! Oh, good. Here's a pen. Caleb, give me that name again so I can write it down. I'm old. I'll forget if I don't write it down. I'm sorry. I was trying to find a pen on my table and everyone I was picking up was dead. Fast night. Got it. Okay, I'll look that up later on tonight, man. Man, I gotta use the little boys when something fierce. But I want to wait to fill his hot, sower up again. I mean, yeah, sower. Trailer up. Okay, tell me if it's what you've been looking for. Awesome, man. That sounds cool, Caleb. Thanks, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I might get close to 100K this time. That'll be awesome. Okay, we'll do, Caleb. Alright, hold on 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Less than 2 minutes. Awesome, I'm back. Yay! The work is getting done. Ooh, one more load and I'll be able to sell some of this here too, man. Get some of my profit running. Welcome back, Alicia. Anyways, I was going to say before you were taking off that I think that if the company wasn't itself betting on a fail, they wouldn't be selling the land early like that, you know, to remediate some of their losses in case it does fail. If search bar doesn't help, go to gameplay category is where it was. Okay, man, will do, bro. They estimated bringing in $390 million, I think, from land sale. I would estimate that they're close to that $390 million now. I don't know how it'll look close up either. But if you go to buy land, if you go into the game and hit buy land, it gives you an idea of what the outer is going to look like, but I don't know what the street level is going to look like. It's yes and no. In the old days, I think financial gain will get a lot of people playing it because the game can be profitable. It does have the potential to be a profitable game, which is going to change gaming itself too, you know what I mean? Because more people are going to be interested in getting into a game they can make money on than a game, you know, they're just constantly spending money on. Yeah, this guy's still doing pretty good on fertilizer and stuff. That's nice. This tractor is so old. Look at it, man. It's just dragging along. True, but if you have a game where you can make money in, how much more great game would be if you make money? You know, with Unity Engine, there's almost no chance it's going to be pretty. Unity is always gloomy. It always looks like it's, you know, like a gloomy, dreary day. It's always grayish with Unity. That's why not Unity, yeah, Unity. That's why I like Unreal Engine much better than Unity. I mean, I'm surprised they invested so much and didn't go with Unreal Engine. I would not have gone with Unity. There's no doubt in my mind I would not have gone with Unity. Okay. Wow, it's been 44 minutes already. That's crazy. Feels like I've been on about 5 minutes. Okay. Oh no, that's okay. I didn't think I mean, I'll be honest with you. I didn't know if Unity could handle that much anyhow. I mean, you can definitely see the difference between, you know, a 4G engine versus a 5G engine. You know, and I don't think that your Star Citizen or this Earth 2 would work on a 4G engine. They're just too massive. A lot of people think that they have 5G now, but they're fooling themselves. 5G, you'll be able to tell when you got real 5G because 5G takes 6.5 seconds to download a 2-hour movie. So if it takes you more than 6.5 seconds to download a 2-hour movie, you don't have 5G. You have 4G. 4G takes, I think about 4.5 minutes, if I remember right. The Alright, I know that's where a lot of people get messed up, not realizing that these games are going to smartphone. Really, in the end of the day, to do away with PC and console. But everything's going to be held in the cloud. All the information and everything, you know, is going to be held in the cloud except the title. So once you pay to have the title, you know, if there's a charge to have the title, let's say the game costs $49 and you have the title, everything else is in the cloud. So it's just like a little pass key that you need. And that's it. So the pass key can be held on kilobytes. So you could have a game the size of any game you play today, and it wouldn't be more than 32 kilobytes for the whole entire game. Because everything would be on the cloud. Everything. The downloading of it and everything else is all on the cloud. Yeesh, I forgot how to drive, I think. Oh, look at the money roll in. Yeah, baby. I need this. .4G isn't. You're absolutely right. But 5G is. I just told you, Alicia, 5G is already tested and already out there. They're just waiting to get all the towers up and everything like that. I'm suspecting that people in the bigger cities will start getting true 5G in around November. You know, it'll be a little bit longer for me out in the country here, but I would assume around November for the bigger cities. And it takes 6.5 seconds to download a 2-hour movie. Not an hour-and-a-half movie, a 90-minute one. A literal 2-hour movie takes 6.5 seconds. Where on 4G it takes 4.5 minutes. So that'll just give you an idea of the speed difference. I mean, it's not like a quantum difference. In quantum, it would be able to do it so fast that it wouldn't even be a microsecond. Quantum could download at 58 cubes, could download probably in the neighborhood of 2,000 movies in maybe 1 or 2 seconds. That's coming. It's just going to take a while. Yeah, I don't think that we'll have quantum until about... I mean, they're thinking we're going to have it in like 2023. I'm thinking more like 2025 would be more legitimate. Mr. Callahan! Quantum is completely different. It's not a computer. You're exactly right. It's a completely different beast. I may as well just go get some fertilizer right now. I'm gonna need it anyhow. And I gotta give that harvester a little bit of a jump here. This tractor is so slow. I will get there tomorrow. There's one game I think should be shut down. Annie, only one. What game is that? I mean, there's certain games that I think should be X-rated. You know? There's mod on mod HUD for both. It's called Fill Level Limiter. And you can set your trailer to any number you want. Yeah, I don't use unrealistic stuff, Caleb. I avoid unrealistic stuff. I don't use any money cheats or anything that's unrealistic to reality. It limits my progression in the game, but it makes me feel better when I get there because I know I did it the right way, you know? I'm old school like that, man. I'm a first-gen gamer. I like the challenge of, you know, accomplishing something, not just getting something. Oh, no, don't worry about it. No big deal. This thing's supposed to fill my, other thing, too, but it's a big pain in the butt. It doesn't really work right. So I just buy bags. I gotta drive all the way back now. Not good. Do you want a tractor mod? Nah, I'm good, man. It's just finances. I'm at the beginning of the game still, Caleb. You know? This is only the second time I'm harvesting these fields. So I don't have the money yet to buy you know, like a Lamborghini that moves faster, you know what I mean? This is a cheap old school tractor. I mean, look inside. This tractor's like from the 70s. See, look at it. That's some old school stuff right there, man. Well, for me, it's not old school, it's mid school. When I was a young man, these tractors were state of the art. I think, like I said, I agree with you on GTA. GTA should have not a triple X. You know, you're old school, you know, like me. But they should definitely have a single X rating where you have to be 18 years old to buy it. That's it. They are a tad harsh. And I agree with you on that. Well, you're not old like me. I'm old. I'm almost senior citizen old. You'll get there. Oh, mock me now, little girl. You will get there. I was 36 once. It's true, I really was. I wonder what it's paying for canola. Canola is paying... Well, hopefully that goes up a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't go down. I can't store anything. I want to buy another piece of land before I bother buying a silo. Matter of fact, I should check to see how much money I could borrow. I know I don't have enough yet, but how much can I have to buy towards a piece of land? 174. We're getting closer. Let me see. No. No. Alright. I might not be able to buy this stuff right now, even if I had the money, because I don't have the equipment for it. But lot 8 would cost $369, and that would be a help to have. Like, I will give hats off to Star Citizens. So they have a cool idea, but you can do bad stuff in the game. But awesome. My problem with GTA, why it should get a soft X rating, is because it's truly a soft X game. Nice. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's some funny stuff right there. In-game jail. Oh. That might actually be a way to resolve some problems I can't discuss. Interesting theory, though. I mean, a community game where, you know, it's mostly like community. You know, like you have more people associating and conversation with each other rather than gaming. You know what I mean? Like for older people and stuff like that just want to sit around, have a cup of coffee, associate with some friends and stuff. You know, social gaming like that. I think the young people go in there and they cause some problems, and my idea was to boot them out, you know. But it might be a better idea to put them in game jail, you know, where they got to spend 15 minutes in a jail cell, and it's not a time thing. Like, you can't just shut it off and come back and 15 minutes later you're out. You actually literally got to be playing the game for 15 minutes to get out of jail. Second offense, you get an hour. That's something that actually might work. Wow. Is it worth the risk? That's funny. That's awesome. Alicia, that's awesome. Whoever thought of that idea may have cracked a bigger code than they think. Because this is something that was a problem back in, I want to say 2013, 2014. That I wish that I had thought of. I wish that that idea had come to me to solve this problem. But it just never really dawned on me. And that's a really good idea. I mean, that idea would work in a community setting. I'm gonna smoke part of a cigarette. That's what I'm gonna do. What you guys barking at, huh? You barking at me? You want me to let you know you're here? I see ya. I see ya. This real cool YouTube video called Star Citizen Prison Escape. It's really good, but a little long. I'm gonna check it out. You cannot cross-platform on FS19 with Sony. And I don't think any of the consoles could cross-play with PC because PC has more mods. Man, I still wish that I had the pull that I had back in 2011, 2012 about this jail thing, because that's a brilliant idea. I just don't know where to go with it now, Alicia. I don't think they could patent the idea of a jail. They could patent the idea of the look of a jail, but I don't think you can patent the idea of a jail because it's already out there. Hey, good night, Caleb. God bless, man. I appreciate you stopping in and hanging around so long. You are the bomb, buddy. I hope the conversation wasn't too boring for you tonight. Yeah, the ban thing doesn't work. We tried the ban thing all the way back in 2009. It just doesn't work in community settings. But I really think that jail thing would work. See you tomorrow, Caleb. Now it looks like I'm going to get more than a truckload here. So I may as well take this off at the end of this and dump it. I only got 2 little pieces of land, man. I need money. I need money, money, money. Money. I think it's going to take me a couple more streams just get enough money to buy another piece of land. It is so slow in the beginning. I apologize to everyone. Wow. That wouldn't necessarily work in community either. But the concept of the jail I think would work. You know, just have to make it like a really boring place. Really boring. You know, and it's solitary. Nobody else is in there with you. And you have to do the time. There's no way around it. You cannot go back in until you do the full time of the punishment. So if you get banned for 3 days, you have to do a full 72 hours in that. I mean, that might actually work. I mean, this was a big problem, Alicia. This was a real big problem. But like I said, this day and age, I don't really have anywhere to go with that idea. You know, back in the day I did. Nowadays I don't. And that's a real shame, you know. There was a time there between like 2006 to about 2012. They really listened to us first generation gamers quite a bit. We had a lot of contact with them. You know, but I don't have that contact anymore. I'm a loser now. For lack of better wording. Undesirable might be another way to put it. Undesirable. I wish I was, Alicia. All my friends are gone, man, that I used to have. They've all taken a hike, man. I don't know how it works, Alicia. I really don't. All I can tell you is I had a lot of friends back in that period from about 2009 to 2012-ish, 2013-ish, about 3-4 years. You know, and that whole clan is like completely gone. So where I used to be able to talk to him and stuff like that and get ideas and stuff like that, I don't have that capacity anymore. I mean, if you get in trouble with Sony, I still have some capacity to get you out of trouble and stuff like that, you know? Or, you know, get someone into some serious trouble, but I don't have, the same connections I used to have. I used to be somebody, man. I'm telling you, I really wish that I had heard this idea back prior 2013, because that is a really good idea. That was the key to the answer. We really needed an answer for it, and it just was no answer. And that's the answer. Plenty of fertilizer left. That should be able to finish the field out. I can't believe how stupid I am not to think of that. I mean, what a friggin' idiot I am. Yeah, exactly. That answer was there the whole damn time, man, and I just too stupid to think of it. I'm really mad at myself right this second, man. I'm really mad. I mean, this could have been the answer that saved PlayStation Home. They were having a lot of problems in PlayStation Home, man, and that could have solved it. That could have solved it. That could have solved it. Yeah, that's true, right? That's a good point, Alicia. But PlayStation Home is gone now, and I really think with that idea that could have been saved. I think PlayStation Home could save Sony's PlayStation system. You know, save console. But the magic of it is kind of gone now, so it'd have to be like reinvented to a much bigger thing than it was for it to work. And I don't know if Sony would make that investment again. I mean, we're talking hundreds of millions of dollars. I don't know if Sony would make that investment again. I really kind of doubt it. Hey, what the hey? Where you going, man? Why is this guy going so slow? His maintenance is up there. Man, you see him going 2 miles an hour in the beginning there? You knew about PlayStation Home, Alicia? Man, I remember back in Nintendo 64 playing one of them Zelda games, dreaming about community and gaming. It was pretty cool. I spent a lot of time in there. But I mean, that's my favorite thing about gaming is community. That's why I do the YouTube. I mean, quite literally, that's why I do YouTube. PlayStation Home was pretty awesome. I'm sad that you missed it. It was the greatest thing Sony ever came up with. By far and away, anything they ever came up with. But it cost them a ton of money. I assume they made all their money back. I'm pretty sure that they did. You know, but I don't see them making the investment to do it again. Though I think they should. But of course they would know that I would say that. I was addicted to it, man. Good night, Jeff. I didn't even know you were still there, bro. God bless, man. Thanks for sticking around so long, buddy. I appreciate you, man. Ah, okay. Everyone's afraid of jail. Can't blame them, man. It shows, that goes to show that it works, though. Alicia, I got to admit, I was a little spoiled, and outside of that, I honestly don't know, Alicia. I got to be honest with you. I really don't know. I know that would seem hard to believe, but that's true. I don't have a clue, Alicia. I really don't. I was highly defensive of the poker rooms, but I don't know, Alicia. I wish I knew. Maybe I don't wish that I knew. I don't know. I discovered one thing about the whole thing, Alicia. It's easier to lose a Japanese friend than it is to make one. That I can tell you is true. But it's possible that what happened was maybe I threw one too many temper fits when things didn't go my way. I really don't know, Alicia. I really can't tell you. I don't know. I really don't know. Only thing I can tell you is I was very defensive of PlayStation Home, and I very much wanted it to survive. It could just be, Alicia, that when they decided to pull a plug on it, knowing that I would lose my mind, they just split. I mean, I really don't know, Alicia. I really, really don't know. I've been wondering that in my head for 5 years. Well, no. Probably closer to 6 years or 7 years now I've been wondering that in my head. What the hell happened? I mean, I know why Haynot went away. But outside of that, I don't know with the rest of them what the hell happened. I really, I wish I knew. Or either I don't wish I knew. I mean, I don't know. I mean, pretty much I think I'm a good guy. I pay my bills. I got over 800 credit rating. I take care of my wife and my family. I support the town and help the people in the town. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if you came into my town and asked anybody what they thought of me, nobody would down me. Guarantee you, they would all praise. They would all say that I'm a great guy. I'm, the police department loves me. The town council loves me. Poor people in town love me. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. You're making me question that in my head again. I wish you didn't ask me that. Wish you didn't. These are one of the things that's really been bothering me, Alicia. It's one of the things oh. I mean, I would guess... Oh, now it's going to give me seeds, but it won't give me fertilizer. Watch. Now I'm going to have to go buy bags of fertilizer now that I bought seeds. Yep. What a... Oh, wait. Maybe it's the way I drive in. Maybe if I drive in that way, it's seeds. And if I drive in this way, it's fertilizer. Alicia, I'm going to think about that for a week now. Nope, still seeds. This is gonna drive me crazy. I cannot figure out why it does that. Maybe if I close the lid. And open it back up again and come in this way, it'll give me fertilizer. Nope. Cannot figure that out. Why? So now I gotta buy bags of fertilizer, okay? Alrighty then. Yeah, only bird feed for me. Last time it would only give me fertilizer. It's messing with me, man. It could be, Alicia, what happened was EA pulled out and shut down EA Sports Lounge, which had the poker rooms in it. And I threw some rallies against it, them shutting it down, and we like literally shut down PlayStation Homes Mall. Nobody could buy anything for hours in that place because we threw large parties inside of it and nobody could get in. We clogged up all of their servers. And nah, it was okay. I'm just confused by it. I'm not hurt by it. I'm confused by it. We shut down the plaza one time, and then like a year and a half later, they gave us a different poker lounge that kind of had some problems in it, but you know, maybe that had something to do with it. I don't know, Alicia. Jeez, I'm gonna think about this for days again, man. Days. Alright, I'll be right back in 1 second. I gotta go use little boy's room. Less than a minute. On what? PlayStation Home? I mean, they were all really nice people, Alicia. I assume automatically it had to be something with me. Yeah, you would have liked PlayStation Home. I don't think you'll find too much of it on the internet. A little bit here and there. A lot of people are really shocked that it shut down. You know, and of course you gotta understand, it shut down in like 2013. So it was a while ago, you know. I'm almost assuming I am gonna definitely be harvesting in the dark this time. I don't want to waste any money on buying a farmhouse, though. Heck, I don't even want to waste any money buying a silo. I need fields. I cannot make money without fields. Alright, let's see here. Speed up time a little bit more. Get this field harvesting here. What time is it in the game? 18:06, almost 7 o'clock. It's going to get dark pretty soon. Here goes, there goes the sun. Da-na-na-na. There goes the sun, and I say, that ain't nice. IGN got a video out titled, Those Who Wouldn't Let PlayStation Home Die. Probably not. Like I said, I lost favor in about 2012 and it shut down in 2013. I think that field harvested, but I can't see. Yes, it did. This is hateful that I gotta do this in the dark. I'm not in... If you look up Waterman's videos on YouTube, I'm in some of them. Matter of fact, I think I'm in just about all of them. Waterman's channel, I don't remember what the titles of them things are. Let me see if I can find it. Where is my phone? Probably charging. Hold on. Yeah, they always say that. Don't count on it. They've been saying that for 8 years now. It ain't never happened yet. And with them shutting down community altogether on PlayStation 4, I don't think it's ever going to happen. Let's see, YouTube. There we go. Waterman. Search. Relevancy. Let's see if I can find relevancy. Filters. There we go. Sort by relevance. No. Type. Channel. Apply. Let's see. Alright, Waterman's. See if that's it. No. That is not it. Boy, there's a lot of Waterman channels. Let me try this a different way, because there's too many channels with that. There we go. There's one. It's 2/12/2012 talk about. Talk about it. One word. Talk about it. One word. And then Waterman's Productions at the end. And then there's going to be several more that I'm going to be in after that. Wait, well, they just paid 2 months ago to renew PlayStation Home trademark. Here's one. 1/29/2012. It's gonna take a couple seconds for us to get the whole thing in, because I'm gonna have to let you write that down and tell me you got it. Sorry if I drive on other people's fields at night, man. I can't see where the heck I'm going. Okay, then it is 1:50 p.m. Waterman's, one word, Studios production. And it should pop up. And when it pops up on YouTube, you should see a guy with a black vest and a white shirt wearing a hat and glasses. That's me. But you'll be able to tell PlayStation Home's a little dated now. Yeah, that's me. And if you look up PlayStation Home magazine, they had over 5 million subscribers. And you look up Aubad, A-U-B-A-D, they did 4 or 5 feature stories on me in that magazine. I think the first one feature story they did on me is called A Player with Attitude. I remember Darth Granny, she was called Kiera back then, coming up and asking me to do the interview. I doubt it. I'm telling you, I've been hearing this stuff for years, Alicia. Years and years and years. 8 years now. I do not believe any of it. I guess I'm taking a wait and see attitude about this now. I cannot tell which way I'm supposed to be going. Not this way. Yes, it was a good attitude. It wasn't nothing bad. Yeah, I never got banned from PlayStation, not one time for anything. Matter of fact, I got no strikes on YouTube either. In all the years I've been on YouTube, this isn't my first channel on YouTube. My first channel on YouTube goes back to 2010. Alright, God bless, Alicia. Appreciate you stopping in, man. You hung out for a long time, too, man. I appreciate that. I really do. I don't know about all of that. I do know this sounds like a good time to save and start up next time. This harvesting in the dark, this is a nightmare. I gotta see if there's a mod to lighten this land up a little bit where I can see. Anyhow, God bless everyone. I appreciate each and every one of yous. And I will catch you all next time.